Hey guys, so today we're out at Hastings Point. I'm using the new kayaks and we're going to go for a bit of a fish. This is only third cast and my brother also had a hookup. Hopefully we get a few more fish, whether it be big flathead, a bit bigger than this one, or some bigger bream. Now there's some big bream under these pylons, so we might get a few off them, and there's also a few bream hanging down towards some rocks down there. So join us today at Hastings Point and we'll see you on the water.
Oh, good job, Connor. We try and get him away from the oyster leases though. Well, not leases, but oysters. I watch too many videos of Forrester. Yeah, I don't know actually. Hey, I swear this is the same flathead. Oh yeah, it is. I think it's the same flat. No, it's not. Nah. He's about similar size. What is he? He's 39. He was fought a lot more harder than I. Lovely, ain't it? Yeah. And off he shoots. Good job, mate. Yeah, brah.
Now we were up here for a couple of days, and the next day we didn't get anything at all. And almost the same thing happened on the following day. I fortunately got one fish, and then on the day after that, we also got some pretty nice fish.
Here, I just banked myself up on here while Connor's getting a tangle undone. Just cast over to this little log, that like underlying structure there. There's a bit of a deeper pocket. I was like, there has to be a fish under there. So I just twitched it like 3-4 times all the way up. I just let it sit and then twitched it like 2 more times, and he's just come up and got it. Oh, he has to be 25 in New South Wales. And he looks to be right on the dot. I'll just put all my other stuff back under and I'll bring him up. And I'll have a bit of a measure. He's either right on the dot or he's just under or he might be just over, I'm not sure. Just saying it, Connor. You'd think there'd be some big bream around here. And there we go, first bream at Hastings Point. At least on the lure anyway. Might have got one years ago. Put my bail on wherever. Back in the rod holder. Okay, let's get a proper measure. This guy might be legal. Oh, yep. He's 27. He's gonna come home with me, mate.
On the following day, the fishing got real exciting, as you can see.
Probably about 5-6 metres of line. I think it's a topwater flathead, mate. Oh, they're off today in here. 3 casts and I've got like 4 hits. Look at that, mate. I might have to beach him, eh? I'll beach him over there because there's nothing he can get me on. I think it is a flatty. Oh, no. Keep the tension up. That's a really good fish, man. I thought that was your lure then. I was like, not too big a flash. It's either a trev or a flatty, but I don't think it's a trev. I think it's a flathead. I think it might be like 50 or odd or something like that. He's sort of just letting me tow over to him. Oh, there he goes. He's a right fish. He actually doesn't feel like a flatty, eh? He hasn't had any head shakes, really. It doesn't really feel like a flathead. There hasn't been really too many head shakes. I think it's a trev. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little queenie, because he's tiring pretty quick. Although he hasn't really jumped, so probably not a queenie. Maybe it is a flathead. That's a really good fish, whatever it is. Bit bigger than a little flathead. Bit bigger than a little flathead. Oh, I don't know. I think it might be. It's gonna go for a run in a minute. Yeah. This is the moment where you want a net. I think it's flooded. I don't know how well he's hooked though. Nah, this is bigger. It might be the one that hit it, like the first time, but it's definitely not the one that I hooked up to, because it was like a little trevally I think I hooked up onto on that second cast. He's not spooling me, but he's... Maybe I should just like go into shore, because that's what he's doing. He's figured out the shore's just there, so he's like, hang on, I'll paddle over a bit.
After paddling to shore, I finally realised what species of fish it was, and I was so excited as I've never caught
It's a really good
before.
fish.
It was actually pretty large, and considering it was on bream gear, I had so much excitement running through me.
Imagine if it's a bream. Huh? I'm low-key wanting it to be a bream, but I know it's going to be a flathead. Although it'll be my first tallwater flathead if it is. Oh, I just spooked something else. What is it? Oh no, it's a monster. Oh, it's a jack. It's a jack. It's my first jack, mate. Oh, he's a good jack. Wait, this guy's legal. I've never had jack before. In New South Wales, they have no size limit on these jacks. Oh, I can't believe I got a jack in New South Wales, mate. That's why it felt so foreign to me, eh? Wait, can you give us a fight? Get us the camera out in a minute? I just want to beach him first. Because he will bloody... He's a good jack, mate. Oh, wait, these guys have gill rakes, eh? Yeah, they do too, eh? Oh, he's a fat flathead. Oh, he's a good jack. Oh, that's a really nice jack. I stopped trying to... He didn't even get close to spooling me. He's at least... He must be 45, eh?
So, we just got this jack, third cast. I had one fish come up. I thought it might have been a flathead. I thought this guy might have been a flathead at first, but I was like, he doesn't have that many head shakes. And this is my first jack, so and he's a pretty solid one at that. Never got a jack before, so I don't really know what to expect for the fight. So I didn't really know what it would be. Really nice jack. Down here in New South Wales, these guys actually don't have any size limit, which is pretty weird considering, like, say, whiting and stuff have, like, need to be 27 centimeters, and like whiting in Queensland only have to be 23 and stuff like that. So you'd think that these guys would have a size limit, but they actually don't. Thankfully, I got this guy right out in the middle, sort of thing. So he didn't have the chance to brick me. I only have 6 pound leader and 6 pound braid on. I mean, that's a crack of fish for that. He's at least 40. I'm gonna predict about 45. We'll get him unhooked and measure up.
He's 40...
Pretty much Cairns, where Andy's fishing.
He's 44. That's a good jack, mate. 44 centimeter jack, that's my first. On 6 pound braid and 6 pound leader. Just hooked up. I was trying to move position because I was about to go into these mangroves. Then on the pause, I look up and he's just smashed it. I think it's a little bream. Oh, maybe a little whiting. It's a cute little head shakes. Most likely a bream though. Oi, Connor, chuck your lure in, mate. Over there. Oh, D. Damn.
In the next clip, Connor also hooks up onto his own jack, this being his personal best jack out of I think about 3 or 4.
You still using the sugar pen? Huh? Still using the sugar pen? Yeah. Oi, Connor, no, don't push forward, mate. Don't push forward. Push back if anything. Get him away from the structure. Yeah, probably.
At different parts of the video, you can also hear Connor's drag absolutely screaming like mine did before. There was only 1 centimeter difference, so it wasn't much of a difference in fight, but it's just absolutely exciting.
If you get him up all the way up. Try and move your paddle over in a minute. I'll try and come up beside you and I'll just grab him. You'll have, when I tell you to, release the bail arm. Swinging this way. Yep. No, you have to get him up more. Okay. Yep. Sweet, put it in there. Yep. Flick the bail arm back over. Okay, just paddle up with me, keeping a line. Like,
After landing Connor's jack by putting it into the kayak, we paddled over to a little sandy spot on the shore and got a few photos and released it.
Connor's personal best mangrove jack coming in at 43.5 centimeters. 0.5 of a centimeter under what mine was today. So we're pretty stoked that we got pretty good jacks down here in New South Wales. Getting him a bit of a breathe, and he'll shoot off when he wants to.
Start to kick.
Yeah, there we go. And off he swims.
Okay guys, so it's like 7 or 8 weeks left after going to Hastings Point. Had so much fun filming down there. Absolute fun on those jacks. I got one, Connor got one. There was a few other fish caught too, like such as flathead and trevally. The trevally is small though, they were like not as big, they're probably only that big sort of thing, not that big at all. Also got a few bream, kept one of those. It's a lot of fun filming. It's just a different location. I'll link mine and my brother's Instagram down below, so if you want to go follow, if you want to see those photos of the jack. The photos are on our Instagram, along with a couple of new photos, considering it was 7 weeks ago that we went to Hastings. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So much fun making it, and I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.